everybody. Welcome to another episode of Cosmic Conversations. And I'm back with Veronica Drake. We did a video recently about angels and communicating with them. And now we've got some viewer questions. And we've got one from Christina. Hey, Christina. She says, I have a lot of questions about angels, and I call upon them all the time, but I feel like they're not listening. Is my ego in the way? So what would you say to Christina about that?
That's a great question, by the way, because a lot of people feel that way. And a lot of people feel that way when they pray, too, like God or whatever you call God isn't listening to me. Well, here's the thing you need to remember. They're not on our time frame. Mm-hmm. They don't do time like we do time. And so you may not get an immediate feedback. And the other thing is, if you are not sure in yourself and your ability or confident, you may be blocking the communication. So there's a couple of things you can do. One thing I always tell my people is ground yourself. Find yourself a place where you can just kind of let everything rinse out of you. I just like to step outside, even if it's on the front lawn, just kind of get myself grounded, raise your vibration. You cannot sit down and talk to the angels and be carrying 6 loads of stuff with you because, you just had a fight with your boyfriend or your kids aren't listening or whatever your stuff is. You've got to raise your vibration. And the quickest way to do that is to be in gratitude. Mm-hmm. And so before you start your conversation with your angels, just say, I'm grateful that you're deciding to show up with me. I'm grateful that you're being able to guide me. And then just be patient and be tolerant. It's not like, sometimes it is back and forth like this, but a lot of times we have to wait. Yeah. It's just the way it is. And the other big thing, angels must be asked on a conversation. So make sure you're clearly asking your angels in.
And the way I communicate is on a talking board. So I have a little board that I use and I channel that way, and then I can channel an automatic writing. So that's how I hear my angels. But it took a while. It took a lot of energetic attunements. Reiki helped and opening up and so that. And then the grounding, I always have my black tourmaline next to my computer. So that's good. Yeah. Good grounding to meditate with, right?
And I think you do the Reiki, so you know the energy, you understand how to open up and ground and do all of that.
Yeah, so that's great. You guys take an energy healing course or something like that if you want to open up energetically and understand energy. So, and then you can heal yourself, your pets, your family, which I like to watch TV and give myself Reiki, my dog. I did it on my mother the other day. Her hip was hurting. I was in Seattle and I gave her 20 minutes of Reiki, and then she said her hip was not hurting, so that was cool.
If I can just share a really quick story about Reiki. I do not do Reiki per se, okay? Right. A couple, maybe 9 months ago, I went for my regular mammogram, and the doctor felt something on my breast, and she felt a lump, and I could feel the lump, and she said, go get it, taken care of right away. We're not going to, waste any time with this. So the quickest I could get in was like 3 days later. Well, in the meantime, every night I would go to bed, I would just lay my hand and I would just bring the energy, pulsate the energy and heal it. And I could feel the lump, And then the day I went to go for this test, I couldn't feel the lump. And I thought, well, all right, maybe it's shifted. So I went in and the practitioner couldn't feel the lump. The test came out, they couldn't find the lump. I mean, I believe in the healing principles of energy. And
yes, the energy. Yeah, and it doesn't have to be, Reiki's one name but it's just universal life force energy. And I did that I had fibroid tumors or whatever, a lot of them, and I just kept laying my hands there every single night in that area of my abdomen, which I always do, and they're not there anymore. So powerful. And all right, so thank you for that, and you guys, I hope that answered your question, Christina, and much love to you all, and I'm sending you Reiki energy right through the screen. Bye.